Hi guys, welcome to this video. This video will tell you the biggest obstacle, the number one obstacle that will hold you back when building up a niche site to rank via SEO. So it doesn't matter whether it's an Amazon affiliate site, it doesn't matter whether it's a ClickBank site, it doesn't matter whether it's your own website or an AdSense website, pretty much any site with content on that you want to rank via SEO. I'm going to tell you the biggest obstacle, and I'm going to tell you the two parts that you can use to overcome it and get results. So without further ado, the biggest obstacle that you will face when building up niche sites is content. No, I don't hear any shocks. I don't hear any, oh my god, I didn't know that. You know, if you've been trying to build niche sites, doesn't matter which one, the biggest thing will be the content. I'm going to show you two ways that you can make it a lot easier and get faster results as well. I'd also like to invite you to the Paint by Numbers coaching if you want to learn how to build niche sites, Amazon affiliate sites specifically, and get them ranked on the search engines and go through a 4-week training course and actually get step-by-step instructions, paint by numbers instructions. I'm going to be doing it with you and actually building up sites and showing you exactly how it works and giving you tasks for the 4 weeks. So at the end of the 4 weeks, you will have 2 sites out there, one for Christmas, a Christmas specific site, and another one which is an evergreen site, and they'll be ranking and they'll be making money. And all you have to do is follow the tasks every week. In fact, the 2 ways that I'm going to show you right now how you can eliminate the content problem is what we're going to be exploring in depth in the Paint by Numbers coaching. So if you want to check this out, check it out in the description. It starts on Friday the 14th. Friday the 14th at 1 PM EST. All sessions will be recorded. There's only 10 spots. There's actually 3 left. It says here only 10 spots available. There's 3 left currently. So if you want in, if you want to join us, if you want a guarantee of getting this done and actually learn how to do this stuff, do check it out before it goes. I think it's one of the best things that you can do. And I am saying that because it's my course, but I'm also saying it because it's got one major difference. I'm actually doing this with you and making sure that you go along with me and get up to a certain stage every week. You know, when you go through coaching courses, learning courses, and you go through and you're left to your own devices, you probably learn a lot of stuff, but I'm on about results. The way you get results is actually getting over the blocks, the hurdles, the stuff that you're going to come up against. And we're going to be doing it together in a group. No more than 10 people are going to be in there. There's 3 spots left, and we're going to go through together and make sure that you actually get results. So do check that out before it goes. I'd love to have you with us. Let me continue and show you the 2 ways that you can get over the content problem. This is probably the biggest problem with any niche site. Okay? Number 1, and we're going to be exploring this in the Paint by Numbers coaching. Number 1, the biggest thing that you can do to eliminate the content problem isn't anything to do with content. The number 1 thing that you have to have in place is a plan. You have to know what you're doing, okay? I don't mean particularly the technical side and the plugins and all this stuff and the categories and so on. That can come later. But number 1, you need to know very firmly how much are you trying to make, how it actually works, okay? So I'll just tell you, with Amazon affiliate sites, there's 3 ways that you can make money with them. You can build them up and keep the monthly income, okay? So you can build many sites and have them all working in different niches for you and keep going that way and build up a sort of properties of sites, like properties offline, all of them working for you. You can have a few sites and build them up into a big authority sites. In fact, what normally happens is you start building the tiny sites, some start taking off really well, and then you focus on them and build them up. And the 3rd way is that you can flip sites, and this works really well, great for fast income. You can build a site like this one. This site is a $200 a month site, and it's got 9 product reviews on and 2 keyword pages, okay? So you can see that you don't need huge sites to be able to do this. I'm going to explain the content in just a second, but the number 1 thing that you absolutely need is a plan. If you haven't got a plan in front of you, and what I mean by that is not just a plan where you go, right, I'm going to try and get a few sales building a site. It's not enough. You're going to get burnt out. The content never goes away. It's always difficult. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. You need a solid plan, a plan that's simple, like how much are you looking to make? How many sites do you need? And how are you working on them? Okay, so when you're looking at your day, how are you breaking down your day, and what time, what amount of hours and minutes are you spending working on the site, and what do you need to do to make it happen? So I'll give you a quick example. You might say, I want to flip the sites for lump sums. Okay, you can flip a site for 10 to 12 times its monthly income. This site could easily flip for $2,000, $3,000 if I put it on the market now, and it's a relatively small site. So you need to know, if you're going to do a flipping model to make an income, you would be working on 3, 4, 5 sites, flipping 2 of them, building up the other 3. You'd have a few on the go. Okay, it doesn't matter about the numbers at this point, but you need that down on a bit of paper in front of you, and you need to know every day, what do I need to work on to get the site ready to flip? Okay, if you were doing a monthly sort of model, you'd work same sort of thing, but you'd work on the sites not to flip, but to get them to a certain income. So you've got your sites building up and they're working for you, and you know how to rank them, and you know how to check your results, and so on, and you do it that way. And if you're going for an authority model, a bit more complex, you'd be building the site up and spending a lot of time on the social aspects of the site, YouTube, social media, and building it up into a big authority site. Okay, the only difference is you'd be working on just 1 or 2 sites if you're going for the authority route. So you need to know how to build that plan if you don't already, and have that plan in place. Whether you're going for $2,000 a month, $5,000, $10,000 or $20,000, it doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter on the figure. What matters is that you actually have a plan that puts that into place. It's all right saying, I want to make $2,000 a month, but unless you know exactly how you're going to do it, how many sites do you need to hit that goal? How are you going to build them up? Which is the best business model? Okay, so there's an example. That's the number one thing that you can do. And you're probably thinking, well, what's that got to do with content? But before you get onto the content and get through the sort of pain of having to write the content, the number one thing you can do is have a plan in place. The second thing is specifically about the content. Okay, so I'm going to show you some content here. I'm going to give you a quick format of writing product reviews with Amazon affiliate sites. You can use it for AdSense sites. You could use it for ClickBank sites. It works in, although you're not doing physical product reviews with ClickBank, it works in exactly the same format. The second thing that you need to know to make content not so much hard work is how to write it in a manner so you can actually get it done. Look, there's so many plugins, there's so many software, traffic software and things like that, that all quote unquote claims to make it easier to build content, and a lot of the time you'll be wasting your time. Push button systems, article spinners, if you're looking to rank niche sites via SEO, you're wasting your time with them. You really are. It's not going to produce the level of content needed that Google will even look at your site. The great thing is, if you do it the right way, which does take a bit more time, but if you do it the right way, you don't have any competition. The competition that you have will always be there, but out of 100 people, about 2 or 3 of them will actually get a site worth any salt out there, okay? So the easiest way to break the content down and actually get it done once you've got your plan in place is just pick the time that you're going to work on your site and know how to write content, so you've actually got a process. Now, you don't have to sit down and write pages of content every day. Okay, this site has been built up slowly, which is absolutely fine. You can do it faster, but I'll just show you a really quick format that I use to write good product reviews that actually rank. So when we go into the editor, I wanted to show you what it looks like. In this video, I'm not going to specifically speak about SEO. That's another area, I know, but without a doubt, the content is the biggest area. So a way that you can break down the content to actually get it done, really simple. Follow this format. An introduction to what you're going to tell them. In this post, we're going to have a look at the Webertop 155 portable generator. This generator has been getting a lot of great feedback, and we've pieced together the feedback and reviews to give you our verdict. We'll walk you through the features what we recommend using the generator for, and answering the question, can you use the Webatop for camping, or do you need something more powerful? So that's an introduction of what I'm going to tell them. You can see that it's just a few lines, not even a paragraph, and then I go straight into a call to action that says, if you don't want to read a full review, check it out at Amazon. Really, it works really well. A lot of people click on that link, go through and buy, and if they do that, it doesn't matter, okay? Because you're going to get commission. So you're not just wanting to plant people on your site. So that's the top side of the article, and then I go straight into the review. If you're still here, look at the review. The review I pieced together using the Amazon listing. So when you go to Amazon, you look up this generator, you can see all of the features. A really quick way of actually doing the review is to look at the features and name the benefits of them, okay? You can see here the very first characteristic of this generator is that it's portable. That's a feature, okay? The benefit of it being portable is it's lightweight, you can take it camping, it's not going to require masses of people to lift it, it's not going to take up a lot of room, it's perfect for camping, okay? So you're just mentioning features and then you're explaining the benefits. I've also done some interlinking between the content here. But I'm just talking about the features that it's got. It'll give you a powerful AC, USB, 12 VC, VDC outputs, and so on. Just talking about the feature. Another great feature is here. So I'm just going through the features systematically and mentioning the feature and how it would benefit them. Okay? And then I break up the content with a picture. That's all that is. All this here is a banner from Amazon. And then I go straight into a verdict. So I'm just saying, look, we really like the look of this generator. It's lightweight, it's powerful, it's got all the features you need. We think it would be brilliant for camping. So I'm telling them what I think this generator would be best used for. Okay? Then another call to action going through to Amazon. Then I go into a customer opinion. So how I've actually pieced this together, if you go to Amazon.com and you look at the customer reviews, I'm not copying or even mentioning any of the reviews there. I'm not like copying the reviews. I'm just looking at the percentage of the reviews that are good. 70% of the reviews have given it 5-star rating, and I've just mentioned some of the best ones, 5-star, what they said about it, and some of the worst ones I've actually telling them so they can compare. One person said this and one person said this, so you can just do that and it will give you a good amount of content there. Should you buy it? I mean, this is basically like the verdict again down at the bottom. In our opinion, if you're looking for something easy to use, small, lightweight, perfect for a camping trip, it's brilliant. And then I've put alternatives in there, okay? The main reason I've done alternatives is for the viewer and the reader, but mainly as well for the SEO, because I can link to my other product reviews, okay? So if we go back and we go back to the top and we break it down, you've got intro, this bit down to here. We've got the review, which is the main body of the article, mentioning the features, then the benefits, which isn't that long. Look, that's the review there. Just that bit, okay? And then just features and benefits there, a picture. A verdict is just saying, look, this is what we think of it. Customer opinion is what other people think of it. Should you buy it is our opinion on whether you should buy it. And alternatives. That is a 1,225 word count article that if you break it down and do it like that, the way to get around the content is to break it down exactly like that. Watch this video, write down the points that I've just mentioned: intro, review, verdict, customer opinion, alternatives. Okay, and if you do that with your product reviews and you just follow that simple format, this is the great thing. You'll be writing content that will rank. You'll be writing content that people will read. You'll be writing content that will cause them to click through to Amazon so you make sales. And the main thing is the number one thing. You're going to rank on the content. It's actually going to get ranked. The problem with article spinners and all that stuff is no one reads it. Google doesn't rank it. And although it allows you to get articles out there quickly, what's the point if they don't do anything? So if you follow that with any niche site, you could follow exactly the same format with ClickBank. Okay, I'll just give you an example. I know this isn't a ClickBank site, but intro, what are you going to tell them? Review of the ClickBank product. Verdict, what you think about the ClickBank product and what it will do for them. Okay, customer opinion, if they've got that, if they've got testimonials on their site, like as an affiliate with ClickBank this is, you could mention customer opinion. And alternatives, what other ones you could use, other ClickBank affiliate links. You can pretty much use that format for any niche site. Okay, AdSense is a bit more informative, so it would be more like questions and so on, and building up an informative site. But if you use that format, you've got a 1,225 word article there that is ranking, that's making money, and you could expand on that. You can see that a lot of these points are fairly small. The verdict is just a few lines. And here's the thing, so when you're writing this down, when you got that plan that I mentioned at the beginning and you're allocating time to this, you could just do the intro one day. Say you wanted to go really slow, you don't have a lot of time. Can you write that much content? You know you can, okay? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. You know you can write that. Then the next day, your review is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. Or 9 sentences, I should say. Okay, 9 sort of mini paragraphs. And then the verdict is 1, 2, 3 paragraphs with a call to action, or 3 sentences. Customer opinion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should they buy it is 2. Alternatives is 1, 2, 3. Done. Okay, so even if you did one, I tell you, even if you did one little bit of this article every day, and you were putting one article on your site every 4 or 5 days, and you did that systematically according to your plan, you would be streets ahead of 95% of people. Look, if you want to do this stuff and you want to go fast and you want to get it done without the hassle and the hard work, it's about direction. It's about having that plan, and it's about knowing what to do. If you just want to get all this stuff and get to know how to do the SEO and the menu system and pick the niches and get all the keywords for you, join us on Friday for the Paint by Numbers coaching. I've put the link below. Give us a thumbs up if this video helped you. It will help you with the biggest problem. That's why you see all these tools out there, okay? I'm not knocking the tools. Go and use them. Go and try them. But I am saying any niche site that you want to rank, there's no way past real content. That's why people pay a lot of money for content to have it written, because the biggest elephant in the room, the biggest dragon in the room with all this stuff is content production. This video is content production. You can break it down and systematically get it done in line with your goals, and you'll be streets ahead of 95% of people, if not more. Follow that. Get the sites out there, make some money, and join us if you want to get all about the business models that I mentioned, all about, I'm actually going to give templates on how to break the content down. I'm actually going to tell you which content to write. I'm actually going to tell you which keywords to write. I'm actually going to show you how to write it, and I'm doing it along with you. Not with a site in the same niche, so I won't infringe on your niche, but you'll be able to see exactly, get full help, get full support, and more importantly, make money and get this done. So check it out in the description. I hope this helps. Give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and I'll speak to you in the coaching or very soon. Cheers, guys.